welcome. It's always great to see you all. It's always great to you tuning in and, getting great value, what Ria and I are sharing with you, how you can leverage and up level your personal and business life. So without further ado, welcome. My name is Alka.
My name is Ria, and welcome to our show.
And so without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic on to Ria.
All right. Thank you, Alka. So today, guys, we're going to talk on chapter 5 of Alka's book, From Cocoon to CEO. This is her book. So chapter 5 is Getting Out of the Cocoon is Hard. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. That's Jim Rohn. I love this quote from Jim Rohn, Alka. What about you?
I love this quote as well, absolutely, because do what successful people are doing. Follow their path, follow what makes them successful. How have they gotten to the place where they are today, and what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. And we know successful people have a trademark that they have, that they rely on, and what makes them successful. So I absolutely love this quote. It's very powerful. Do what successful people are doing, follow their trademarks, follow their trail. See, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Quite often it comes down to maybe we need to reinvent the wheel, but not really. Just follow, master, mimic, and make that perfect to what successful people are doing.
Now, when we do things, right, it takes a while for us to start it. And I believe it was Tai Lopez with his 67. So it takes 67 days before a work or something that you do every day becomes a habit. Now, can you share with us, what you do as your daily habits? Because I know for a fact our mentor, 10X Grant Cardone, has daily habits that he does. There is such a saying that goes, success leaves clues. All we got to do is follow the crumbs. And one of the crumbs that successful people do is they have daily habits. So all we've got to do is follow their daily habits. So can you share with us, Alka, what your daily habits are? And if you do not have a daily habit, how do you make that into a daily habit?
That's beautiful. So beautiful. Absolutely. So successful people, yeah, they leave clues, and it's up to us to really, grab that, take those opportunities. Like the saying goes, opportunity knocks. And yes, it knocks on your door, but are you willing to open and see what those opportunities are? The same thing comes down to habits. Successful people, as Ria mentioned, Grant Cardone and other mentors that we have, they all have habits. So in the book, I talked about when you are getting out the cocoon, how I got out of the cocoon was my mental state. And even though as difficult as it is sometimes in our lives, we are faced with obstacles, but what do we do? So what did I do was I changed. How did I change? It was my belief, it was my faith that led me out. So the one habit that successful people do, they get up early. I wake up at 5. I wake up at 5. I write down, I have my gratitude journal, always have the attitude of gratitude, because in life, our Creator has given us everything. So why should we not be grateful? That should always be the first thing. And so that's first thing for me. Anyhow, I start with my gratitude, and having the attitude of gratitude over time, it's going to amplify and you are going to feel amazing. So waking up early is going to be the most productive, and it's a magical time. And number 2, having the attitude of gratitude. Number 3, meditation. Let me share quickly about meditation. Now, Alka, 2 years ago, if anybody said to me, Ria, if you said to me, anybody said to me, you should do meditation, I will refuse that. Instead of being reactive, I was proactive back then. So the same person who today, incorporates meditation into her life, into her practice. So meditation is a wonderful ancient modality you need to do. Together with meditation is visualize. Imagine yourself being successful. Imagine that self-image that you have to be the successful person that you were meant to be on this planet. So waking up early, writing your gratitude journal, meditation and visualization, and rewriting, rereading what your affirmations are also is a very powerful way to start your day. So if you're not doing, this is what I would recommend to do.
That's awesome, Alka. One of the things I do too early in the morning, although I do not wake up very early, just like you do, I'm asleep. I'm a night owl. Yes, there's always a day tomorrow, right? What I do in the morning is I do a daily prayer, just like you. I do my daily gratitude as well, and then I do a little bit of exercise, and very important, I write down my goals. Just like Grant Cardone says, you not only write your goals when you're happy, but you also write down your goals when you're sad or when you're feeling down, so that it will bring you back to where you need to go. So
and that's a good point. Absolutely. And that's a very good point. Writing your goals down, not just when you're happy, but with those low moments in life. Why? It's because they will keep you uplifted. Right? They keep you uplifted, you're elevated, your mood automatically starts to rise. So I am finding that I have found that too, that it does not matter that we just write our goals. It does not matter that we're thankful, but we're going to be thankful even in our lowest moments. So that's, yeah, bang on. Exactly. You've got to do that even when you're low times.
Yes, that's correct. Because what that does for me is that it brings me back my focus back to my goals in 1 year. So even when I'm down or when I don't feel good, I write my goals down every day so that my focus is back to my 1 year goals are. Now, what I could also say is that if you have not made it into a habit, you've got to just do it every day. It takes 67 days to build it into a habit. So that's one of the things is that, for example, if you don't like reading a book, just do 5 or 10 minutes and do it consistently. Do it every day. They say leaders are readers. So in order for us to be a leader to ourselves first and to our children, we've got to read even just a little bit every day. So building that consistency, 5 to 10 minutes of reading a book, 1 book a day, will make it into a habit.
Exactly, a gradual process. So start off gradually and then consistently over a time period, you are going to be reading, books, could be like 3 books a month, but start off gradual. So take little baby steps.
That's correct. And I love about I love your book because this is a very easy read book, From Cocoon to CEO. And this is more of an internal change. Before you can change the outside, you have to change your inside. And this is what Alka's book is, From Cocoon to CEO. So it's very important to change ourselves first before we can do anything about our outside. Exactly. So you just need 5 to 10 minutes of, reading a book, including Alka's book, From Cocoon to CEO, to make it into a daily habit.
Exactly. Everything requires habit. Everything's habit. And, the more that you focus, on you. So if you're looking to how to get out of the cocoon, if you're looking to how you can get out of obstacles and adversities that you are facing right now in your life, as I did in my life, and how I got out, how I am making my life today the successful person who I am today as an entrepreneur, is you need to have multiple of things that are happening. Number one is always belief. Number one is having your attitude, and how you gain and have regain that attitude is simply by acknowledging yourself. You are better, knowing that, you know, all those affirmations that you say to yourself will gradually, eventually get you out of that place that you are stuck right now.
And what I love about your book, 𝗥𝗵𝗲, is at the end of every chapter, if you can see this, guys, she has a blank page with several lines. And so it's like a workbook.
Mm-hmm. Can you?
I'm sorry about that. My mic just went into mute. So what I love about your book is that you have this page, blank page at the end of every chapter. And what you guys can do is you can write your daily goals there, your affirmations there, what your long-term vision is, your long-term vision, and what you need to do for that day. So this book is a worksheet and a book as well. So that's what I love about 𝗥𝗵𝗲's book.
And, you know, and the reason why I wanted to create the book like this is because, you know, it gives people the chance to also do exercises. It's not just a normal book that, you know, like a biography, but, you know, it's the practicalities that people, what they are going through, and how it can help them gradually to get out that. So, you know, that's why I really wanted to help people to do the exercises whilst they're reading. Implementation, like we said, you know, reading a book is knowledge, is power, but the true power comes with the implementation. So that is a great way to, you know, just doing these exercises, what you read, and how you can also apply these into your life.
Awesome. Thank you for that, 𝗥𝗵𝗲. Now, any final thoughts, any final words before we say goodbye to our viewers?
Absolutely. The final words will be like, you know, always be that authentic self, knowing that, you know, implementation is the key, but having faith, belief, doing your affirmations, and also implementation of the daily habits that's required to be a successful person. As Jim Rohn said, follow what successful people are doing and what the unsuccessful people are not doing.
Thank you, 𝗥𝗵𝗲. Now, what I can say to our viewers and what I say to my kids is, we always strive to be a better person every day. We should be better than what we were yesterday. So thank you, folks. We'll see you again on Monday for our 𝗥𝗵𝗲 show.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, guys, for always tuning in. We always appreciate you, always value you. And we also would like, if at any time you want to, you know, put down the questions, what you might have, or you can, you know, DM as well. But we will always appreciate you always tuning in, same time, same place, and we will see you on Monday morning. So it's goodbye from me.
𝗥𝗵𝗲, I forgot. Where do people get your book? And we're going to see them Tuesday, 𝗥𝗵𝗲, Tuesday morning.
Yes, so they can buy the book on Amazon. It's available on Amazon.
All right.
So with that being said, we will see you on Tuesday morning.
Take care. God bless. See you Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.